Hey guys, welcome back to part 3 of session 68 of D&D's Materia. The Menagerie has, one, made it to the center of town again, investigated another boulder, seen many of the same symbols, especially the 7 hook looking ones. Marb and Al were able to go to the rubble and ruins of the Adventurers League, where Marb seemingly has received a message. And then the Menagerie has decided to follow Marb, going through town, ending up at the Bronze Hook, an establishment that they have frequented in the past, where they are known as, well, maybe not currently, but Giant Slayers and Ogre Busters. And they have made their way through the back on a fairly, busy evening, annoying some of the staff along the process, but eventually being guided by a human and a halfling to the door to the left, as if you were leaving the kitchen area, the food service area, where the door opens. A portly individual with, patchy, hair, odd kind of complexion, kind of, reddish, flushed cheeks, opens, and you hear them announce that, boss, you have some friends?
You're on, Marb.
Hello? You remember us?
Yes. Welcome. Sorry, names are slipping right now, but
That's fine. Is it a good time to speak candidly and honestly, or do you want less people in the room? And I just stare at him.
oh, no. Friends of mine, please, come on in. And he kind of opens the door more. He is not dressed in the nicer attires that you had seen him in the past, where, more of a boss would. He is in simple cotton shirt, beige kind of cotton or some sort of fabric, pants, and he's got off to the side, hanging over the side of one of the chairs in his little office, seeming like a brown robe or a cloak or something. Definitely looks to put on some weight.
Sweet.
He was already a guy back then.
Ethos, my man, you don't know how much I've been looking forward to this meeting. First of all,
You muted, Nico.
I won my silver coin back, and if you don't have it, then you probably have a spy inside your ranks. Because I think I saw double of that little guy, and I point to the halfling.
He's like, I will track down a coin for you, my friend. Of course.
Sweet.
So I guess I should. He's like, so what can I do for you? He kind of has a grin kind of showing on across his face.
Just my usual. Tell me everything you know about what's happening in town. Looks like you're doing good in some ways and terribly in others. So, why don't you catch me up with the things that have happened since the siege?
He's just kind of a heavy chuckle. Mother's bounty and blessing. Plenty of food to go around and everything. Kind of keeping those in the area entertained and fed. not too much. I mean, obviously it was terrible initially, all the damage and the fear, but seems like everything is kind of getting along as long as you just line up and follow. And it's pretty easy. I mean, the mother's great. Look at the river. Look at the plants. You get accustomed to having larger neighbors.
That's so disappointing.
So business is good, and you're happy with it.
Mm-hmm. Where's the ethos that threatened me last time? I believe the mothers of bounty didn't just get you with more food to fill your stomach. I'm not here for the town gossip. I need information. Let me see how much gold I have. Is platinum more expensive than gold?
Yeah, it's 10
Yes.
times.
When did we get platinum?
I don't even remember where you got
platinum.
Y'all definitely got platinum from something. Oh, Amara paid y'all in platinum.
Oh, sweet. I hand Esos. I slide 6 gold coins. And I just said let's start with the real information now. I want to know more of the other non-food products because those seem to be easily going around. But tell me how the town's doing in medicine. How many people are trapped inside? You don't want to ask questions. I want to ask questions. How you're making your money in this new world, but you probably know our kind, so you know what we can do for one another. So let's begin with some of the actual pertinent details, and I kind of slide the gold towards him.
Okay. You see his pudgy double chin kind of look down as you're sliding the gold, and this grin kind of across his face. It's like, well, friend. Listen, I can only talk so much in here as well. As you said, maybe that little boy is a spy. So, how about we arrange this?
Okay.
Can I check and see if real quick? I remember Essos. So Harley was a different person that Essos was mimicking, if I recall correctly.
Yes. So what you, Calusor, and Marb were exposed to was that, well, because you kind of said it here. I actually want to do this one in a whisper, and I know it'll be on the stream, but this is kind of, I don't want to spoil it. Okay. So
no, Marb, not Marb 2?
No, just you.
Okay.
Right now. Because you're the one that's asking. Marb is not asking.
Fair enough.
So, Essos was disguised as Harley because Harley went missing.
Right.
And he was keeping the front of the operations working.
Right. I was just trying to discern if this was actually maybe the real Harley and not Essos anymore, and that he didn't, when he said Essos, if he had any tell or anything, kind of.
Yes. That's okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll just say that because you kind of picked it up on Davis, I'm not gonna make rolls make you miss it.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't called you by your names. He's just kind of grinning and smiling, and now he's trying to get y'all to go somewhere out. You have a hunch that if this is Essos, he's either being watched or this is not Essos and this is actually the real Harley and he was rediscovered or refound. So I guess a clue would be his attire and the room itself. It's very much more of the you see like a little shrine to them, but no one asked.
If I recall correctly, real quick, because I know we don't want to wait too long, but I believe there was like a ring involved with his his form changing.
It was a head tie.
It was a what?
It was a tie, like a ring that he kept as a hair tie.
Oh, okay.
So
I may
it's
ask for that
out of this.
if I see that. So.
You do not see his hair in any type. You just see like the pudgy,
Gotcha. Okay,
you know, long, kind of not really well kept hair. He's this version of Harley, since you've seen Isos as Harley, is at least 10 or more pounds heavier.
Right.
Red at the cheeks. Like, doesn't look very good.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okie dokie. But yeah, good hunch. Good job.
Yep.
Ooh,
We're back on the secrets.
Mm-hmm.
See?
So Harley
I'm
will.
gonna, if I may, I'll kind of try and position myself, go around the side of the room, see if I can get a look at the back of him.
Okay.
Like
yeah,
relatively
so
nonchalantly, not looking like I'm trying to do so, but just like I'm pacing the room a little bit.
Gotcha. So Davis kind of skirts off to one side of the room. I guess this is a chance for me just to ask: is anyone doing anything while Marb is having this interaction? You're in a room. I mean, there's enough room for all of you in here, but it is, you know, it's not a massive room. It's a little. There's a desk. There's a stuff. There's a couple, you know, other chairs and other things around if you wish to like try to see what's going on. But what is everyone doing? I'll just go alphabetical. So Al.
I'm playing bodyguard, but I forgot to shapeshift prior, so I've just got my arms crossed and I'm kind of leering at different people every few minutes. When I see Davis, if I notice Davis kind of move off to the side, I'll leer at whoever's closest to that side and just hard eye contact, see if they'll stare back at me.
Gotcha. So yeah, I get you. So in here, it's just Harley, and then Calvin and the little halfling came in as well. So you guys outnumber them substantially. Yeah, Davis, you just doing your leering, looking around. Sounds good.
Real quick though, when I do look at Boss Man, I'm not gonna give him the same. I'm gonna soften up a little bit.
Okay. All
I don't
right.
want to make him mad.
Gotcha. I don't know what Dregnar would do in this situation. I think Dregnar would just be by the door, kind of listening through the door, seeing if you guys are being listened in on. Davis, you went over to the side. You're looking at the back. You don't see anything. It might just be the nature of, you know,
Fair enough.
what was there, but you're not seeing what you're looking for.
Got it. You were
Marv,
going
you're.
alphabetically, I thought.
What's that?
I thought you were gonna go alphabetically for what everybody was doing.
Yeah. So, so Marb, continuing your discussion. Anything else coming to mind?
No, I'm just interested in Isos.
Gotcha. All right. Rock.
Turn into a giant scary sloth and eat everyone.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Scary sloth mode. Rawr.
No, I'm just watching.
Okay, just watching, listening. Sej?
I'm still holding my palm out, kind of bearing against the wall, just kind of like back against the wall, pretzel style still.
Interesting. Okay. So you kind of came in, got it. All right.
Oh, wait, sorry. Can we go back? Can you? I thought we were still in the same building waiting for them. Am I wrong?
Oh,
Did we follow?
You didn't follow? You just stayed? Okay.
No, yeah, sorry, yeah. I meant to stay back anyways. I didn't follow them.
Oh, okay.
I'm not with the stealth squad. I'm not very stealthy, so
We're not stealth anymore.
No. So, yeah, I guess something got lost somewhere. This is well after stealth squad. So this is like the whole group had walked and they went to the Bronze Hook.
So after you did your clairvoyance.
Oh,
this is after
I was included. I'm sorry. I kept thinking that I was still in the same building, but I thought there was people still in the building, so I was just kind of with them. My bad.
No, you're good. But yeah, so you were basically guided into a tavern, a food establishment through the back. The guys had kind of made their way through, and then you were taken into a large but not huge dark wooden room with like a central desk, some chairs, and there's this portly, fat, just not very healthy looking human, and like that seems to be the boss. And you've heard them refer to him as Harley, and you've heard to them Marb call him Isos.
Okay, I'm glad I've just kind of let Al and Marb do their thing. I've just been very quiet the whole time, eerily.
Gotcha.
I think I'm just gonna start being a wallflower, kind of just passively twitching my large ears like satellites and just listening to commotions going on around me as Harley and them converse.
Right, go ahead and give me that perception check then.
Sure. For some reason, I totally thought we were like just chilling in that little house, though. Like at least two of us. Didn't even think
Oh, good. We did have a break, so it's a little. Let's see, and then yours is only smell that gives you the advantage. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
I can uncheck it,
Yeah, you're just hearing the commotions, the bustling outside. You're actually trying to focus in so much that it just kind of becomes like almost all that you hear. You hear people walking, people at the dining, clinking of plates and silverware. You start to hear the sound of a stringed instrument getting like getting tuned off to the distance. I mean, you still have very good hearing, but it's just basically like that's all you're hearing. You hear everything, and it's making you not hear anything.
I know my role is very unperceptive, but since I know what a lyre sounds like, can I?
Absolutely.
If this is a lyre.
Sure. You hear a lyre getting tuned, and you kind of focus in on that. You're like, do it right, do it right. Nope, 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 nope. So
it's flat. It's
flat. It's not in key, sir. It's not in key.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Davis. So going since we've gotten everyone, Davis, you're not seeing much, or Rock, you're listening in. Al, Laring. Dragnar's by the door, just kind of getting, always being Dragnar, essentially.
So I'll just cut in if I could.
Sure.
Let's be like, listen, Harley. About a month ago, the group of us here, we did a big job for you. And you owe us. We're here to collect. Are you going to make good on your debt or not? Don't tell me you forgot about the favor we did for you.
I mean, favor, month ago.
We were here in this very room and we discussed it.
Yeah. I'm a man of business. There's a lot of that comes through. Happened a month ago. You sure it was a month ago?
Yeah. Very sure. Right, Marb? And I'm just gonna give Marb like a very intense stare.
It was exactly 33 days ago. I will say a month, give or take.
I mean, I know things have changed in town, but that doesn't mean that you're absolved of what you owe us.
Well, and he kind of starts like he reaches like on his desk and there's a little ledger kind of or a book and he kind of pulls it forward. He's like,
"No, that's worthless, right? You know what I'm talking about. It's not gonna be in there, man."
Well, then you're gonna have to spark my memory. What did I have you? What did you help me with? Because honestly, and you kind of see him looking at Calvin and looking at God, I can't forget his name already. Little halfling. It's like
Marvin, I think you said.
What was it? Marvin, yeah.
Marvin,
Sorry.
Yeah.
Calvin and Marvin, yeah, that's right.
I'm just gonna look at Marv and be like, Marv, he doesn't remember. I don't think this is gonna be worth our time. But I don't think this is who we need to talk to right now.
Oh, I thought I had to hear about it. You know what? And I like grabbed my coins from my table. Was like, hey, you know how to reach me if you ever do want to talk. And I just started like getting up and trying to walk the dog. Like, let's
be
go,
back.
David.
We'll be back later.
He doesn't know.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start walking out the door.
You'll see Davis because you're kind of keenly aware that the Calvin and Marvin kind of look at their boss and then just kind of move out of the way. Dragnar just opens the door himself and just, real pleasure, and starts walking
Sure. I'm walking straight out the back.
out the back.
Well, yeah, whatever the way we came in. Which did we get routed back through the front?
Mm-mm.
No, yeah, then out the way we came.
I'm gonna give him a smile and give him a weird, uncustomed, like not from the area Eastern bow
Okay.
as I leave.
Okay. He'll say, yeah. Job. The door shuts as I guess Sej would be the last one leaving as he's doing the bow. Sej, your friends are heading out already, kind of not even being guided. They're just guiding themselves out. They take a turn instead of going straight into like the dining where you hear the music and all the clatter and all that. They just turn back into the kitchen food prep area and they're just heading out. No
Yeah.
one seems to be stopping y'all.
Yeah, as soon as we get outside, I will just wait till Marv catches up, just lean in real close and be like, not Isos.
Ooh.
But if we can find him some other way, I still think we should find him. In the meantime,
Fuck, I forgot to check the room before we came.
I love how now the D&D thing is starting to click in Nico's head. Shit.
Can I remember if it was a second floor?
No, this is strictly a one floor establishment. There is a that
Are
you
there any? No, a window. Ugh.
Nope. There's it's a solid dark wood establishment that has some stonework around the bottom and in the the back where the food prep area is.
Here, can I? I like Pat Davis in the back. It's like, my man. Thanks for that. I was kind of looking forward to stabbing one of them, but it saved us a lot of time. And I drove back to Rock and Isle,
Mm-hmm.
and I have some oil. No, not anymore. Give me a second. Never mind. I'll just tell Al and Rock, like, hey, how fast can we light the tavern on fire?
oh shit!
Not
Yo,
a
boss.
hypothetical, but
Yo, boss, I like the idea, but we.
just
More, I
here,
like the
have
idea,
here,
but we
Gino.
gotta.
Just a fireball into the establishment.
As soon as Mark says that, I'm gonna try something. Hopefully this doesn't.
I
Well,
appreciate the idea, but we're supposed to not be drawing attention.
I'm gonna throw a fog cloud in the tavern.
oh boy!
All right, in the back.
I need fire rock.
And then
Rock, what are you doing?
we'll start running off. That's Marb's idea.
Thank you.
Door swings. Rock pulls the door open. You hear him mutter a couple words, and then you just hear people start just calling, "Hey, I can't see what's going on. Who? We got a fire or something? Just
Okay, but can you make it also a real fire?
he's
I'm
Well, you're a
not
rock.
killing innocent people.
They're going out the front. That's why I'm saying make it out here in the back. Look, this is a very bad situation. If someone like Isos got taken out, he was probably pretty high in the underground network and replaced.
This
This
Marv,
is bad, and
I
we're
don't
probably
know that
not
he
the
was.
first adventurers that fell for this. So,
Marv,
fortunate.
I think no. Marv, Isos was impersonating Harley. I think that's just actually Harley.
I'm-
He didn't
I'm
have.
going
I
all
was
in
gonna say there
fire.
was Isos
Okay,
was
you have no use to us.
yeah,
We can
Isos
burn
had
it.
a thing that he was using, and this guy didn't have that thing. So I'm pretty sure it was not Isos, and he didn't seem to know what the hell we were talking about. Didn't recognize us. So either Harley came back or something. But it's
Okay,
not. I don't think it's Isos.
He's of no use to us.
Exactly. Although, we may
Shall we
have, we
burn
may
it?
be able to convince him he
Well,
owes us something now.
burn it. I mean, you've seen him. He was so. I guess fine. We
He
won't.
could be
him.
useful, but not for what we want. Not right now.
This just makes matters a lot more complicated.
Quick question, because I want to make
How do
sure.
you send a message if you can't set a building on fire? Help me solve this one, Davis. We already murdered 2 giants. What else do a couple of adventurers need to do?
I don't know the middle ground.
I'm using thaumaturgy now to make all the torches in the place seem like brighter, and then once they get brighter, I'm just gonna use thaumaturgy again and just yell as loud as I can, "Fire! Everybody out! Fire!"
Okay, I want to just, as you're doing that, are you guys still in the back, or have you guys started walking away? What is?
I assume we exited the back and we're just like standing outside the building discussing how to set it on fire.
All right, so as this is happening, and some people are saying fire, and Rock is just going with his own interpretation of what he's doing. Some people are starting to, like, the staff is starting to run out the back, and they're starting to like bump into you guys and like, go! There's a fire, go! And
It's okay. We're trained firemen. We're good. You guys go. We'll turn the fire off.
Go this way. We got it.
Okay.
We'll turn the fire off.
Here, where's Al?
I'm just breaking down. I have a hard time keeping up with this.
I was born a fireman. I can't feel
fire,
it.
and then you transform the fire to look like a real dragon, and I kind of like draw a shape in the ground. Like there's a guy in there that has one of my feathers that shouldn't. And believe me, that carries a lot of consequences in my circle. So we burn the building, send the message, someone will come find us. It's all like classic cleanup. So
I haven't done a lot of cleanups in my day. I would look at Davis and be like, what?
You've hidden a dead body overboard or something at one point in your life?
What?
You've told me you've never drowned someone in your life.
Sedge and
Or
Al,
trapped a family in a house and set it on fire because they were selling slave kids. I mean, we've all done that stuff, right? It happens, right?
With his beard, I was gonna be like, I'm
Like
22.
look around at Ragnar's like,
I feel like
Ragnar,
2 people.
come on, you know what I'm talking about, right? Seth, my man.
Yeah, he looks old, but you forget he's not seen a lot of the work.
I've murdered a lot of people. I'm sorry about that.
I felt bad. I felt bad about the first one. I'm still trying to figure it out. Fire is one thing, murder is another.
I know I've asked this before, but holy fire doesn't like light normal stuff on fire, right?
So yes and no. So the one from your oil, because of the properties of it, it converts it into spectral flames, basically. So no. But if you were to just have like regular holy oil and light it, then yeah, possibly
If
the
you had
oil.
one of Grung's special arrows, I imagine that would work.
Is there still a smoke cloud in there?
It's a fog cloud, and people are they panicked and left. And there's Alan says you would have noticed as you guys are having this very strange conversation. A couple people would have like listened in and started running to the front of the building.
Yeah, so I was trying to piece together what exactly is happening and why.
I go and tell like, Seth, come here, help me out, and I assume there's a pile of like firewood out. Like that's common in taverns, right? Like a firewood in the back. So I like start to pile it like next to it. Like, Seth, come here, like make little piles with me, and I like go with my flint and start lighting them all on fire.
While he's saying that,
start the process. Here, pass me those logs, Seth. And like start making little piles and lighting them up.
Here, let me do something interesting then.
Can I sneak into the fog cloud and try and find like a bottle of liquor or something?
You know what? Sure, you can certainly try.
Okay.
In a cloud you can't see in.
Can I divination, Mr. God, the Sun God, the DM himself, real quick?
You have firepower. Sun powers are fire.
Okay. What do you want to do? You want to commune?
Yes.
Or is it? No, you don't have commune. What do you have? You have.
I need to talk to my sun god quietly in my mind's eye, which is you
Uh,
right now.
but what spell was it? I'm trying.
Divination.
It's not commune.
Oh,
It's
it's literally
divination.
called divination. Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. I just need to. One action. Okay. So you're not doing it ritually. You're just casting it. All right, your magic and an offering. Okay, so incense. Yeah, you always have that on you, and other things. So you have. Okay, so you're just smattering a couple of things up to worth 25 gold that are just going to be consumed by this as.
Yeah, I have that incense stack. I'll go ahead and like remove one of them.
Sure. Your magic and an offering put you in contact with your god or god servants. You ask them a single question, specific goal that occurred in 7 days. Short phrase. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Yeah. As Marv is like discussing putting a fire, you essentially light your incense, and Al has disappeared inside of the fog cloud as people are running out, and Rock is.
I'll
Yes.
go ahead and
Go.
like tell Marb, give me one. Pardon me for one moment. Sorry, I do apologize.
Weird.
But yeah, I'm gonna consort you.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind if it's in this channel, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna contact my sun god, which is you.
Okay. Sun god
And
here.
I'm gonna ask if there is any reason has the sun decided that this building shall be torched. Is that a good thing? Or something that I should do? I'm going to ask you. Are they worthy of not being torched? Basically.
Yeah, I understand. A short phrase that you will receive is they are but followers, not understanding. They do not deserve reckoning.
So they're followers, but not willing.
Not understanding.
Not understand.
Yeah, it's got to be vague. I can't like give you everything. So they're followers, but not understanding. Because you know the razor thin edge of your deity, not deserving of being reckoned.
Yeah. Thank you, God.
You're welcome.
Got out. Mic drop.
Peace.
So what do we see when we see do we hear him ask?
Yeah, there's a verbal
I
component.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you can help add to it. You know, whatever. I mean, essentially, he has to have incense, and he has like a little incense sensor.
And
So
it's
you'll see
Kind
him.
of wave it around, and it's kind of like a slight mist that's not like something very obstructive to see through. It's got a slight smell to it, so it's like noticeable, but it's just magical, important, but like not like arcane, just magical.
Yeah, and then you'll see that just it's almost like a trick of the eye that it does seem to just kind of inside of it there does seem to be like little motes that glow from time to just like a shifting something that glows while he's communing or divining, and you just see him utter a question, and then you don't hear a response though. And then when it ends, the little like ring of incense just gonna quickly dissipates, and your incense lighter is extinguished. So yeah, Sej.
So that took 6 seconds.
Oh, like 10, 15, yeah.
There's a little bit of like the dialing to the god, the beep, beep,
So-
as you come back.
Hello. Thank you for dialing.
Yeah, you have reached.
Yeah,
God.
Sorge, what was it?
Just press 1. God damn it.
Oh, prima dos.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to
For
do.
Espanol.
Para
Oh,
español.
prima
Oh,
dos.
prima dos.
Have to go through all
Somewhat
the
don't want to
languages.
disappoint Marb, so I'll continue helping him with the tinder at least, but I'm not going to set anything
Okay.
ablaze yet.
So This takes a little bit of time still. People are still kind of running, panicking. Al has ventured in. Al, I'm not even sure. You managed to walk through the cloud and you're not coughing or anything. It's just, a fog cloud and it's kind of spread maybe about 30 feet at this point. The, the establishment is basically vacant. The bar is yours.
If I do bump into anybody, I'll play fireman and be like, that way, like tap their shoulder and get real close
Okay.
and point to the door where I think it is.
Okay.
But
You
yeah,
lead someone to their imminent death because you don't know where they're going, but hey, there's no fire, so everything's okay.
it's fine. They won't choke on the fog. It's fine.
No,
Yeah.
no, everything's fine.
Okay. And then I have two hands, so if I find the bar, I'll take two bottles.
Sure. Roll
And then
me roll me two D100s.
oh,
Because you were just grabbing.
27, 92.
Okay. We'll figure out what that is, but you got two bottles.
Oh, loud. And then as soon as I grab those, I'm gonna try and find the door and head back where it came from.
You walk back through the fog cloud, you're just kind of looking, you bump into it's
Shit.
hot still back here because well the stoves and the fireplace and all that, like the hearth is still going. Like bump into something and you just hear like some plates kind of fall over. Make your
Oh, my
way.
shit.
You emerge from the fog cloud with two bottles. One that is just like a dark green glass type of bottle that has like some like rope wrapped around it, and another one that's not a bottle but a clay urn or like a jug. Looks heavy, but it's like very intricate, like the not like how you see it with the X and the X. No, this has like a design kind of in the clay that's actually colored and everything. Looks fancy.
I'm outside now.
Yeah, Dragnar will look at you and be like, "My man."
I'm holding out the green bottle and say fuel, and then I'm gonna try and pop the lid off of the Ornette clay bottle and try and smell it.
Clay bottle, very earthy smelling, but still kind of floral. The green bottle, Dragnar will kind of go in and grab it. Fuel. Just hand it back to you.
Al, what are you doing? Like,
Um,
do we think we're actually setting this place on fire?
Al shrugs and just looks at Davis like, "We're going this far." And then he looks around and says, "No, that's fake. That's fake. That tinder for the firewood? Okay."
Okay.
Okay.
As you're having this, you'll hear a familiar voice of Harley saying, from basically that little alley that you guys would follow alongside the building where Davis, you did your backflip in the past and everything. He's like, so we have a problem.
I think
And
you have a problem.
Flanked
Your place is
by.
smoking up.
He just starts laughing. And
I was gonna raise both and say, "Hey, somebody trying to leave with these?" I stopped them. They didn't look like staff.
Oh, Al. Okay, I don't need these people here. They're not here. Goodbye. I don't have a token for Harley,
Yeah,
but
I think one of them was one of the halflings that we saw. His Marvin or whatever. He was like, he was like, they'll never catch me.
you can go ahead and give me a deception check if you want.
I'm not lying. That's what I saw. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
Bad 9.
Okay. So you'll see Harley, and you just pretend he's here. I mean, I can just put some random here and put a random human token. I actually think I have a fat man somewhere. Fat man. Okay, not exactly him, but fat enough. What?
Sorry.
There you go. And he's just looking at y'all, and we have a problem. And then you start to see behind him, and he is flanked by many ogres.
Well, good luck. And then it's like, let's go, boys.
Where are you going? Are you running away?
Just no, not running. Just
Yeah.
walking away from him.
If we can mix with the
Casual.
crowd, I'll drop us pass with a trace real quick.
No, I guess I need to paint the picture a little bit different. He brought the ogres, and they're starting to come after you.
I mean, are they like aggressively coming after us, or are they just standing
They are,
behind?
as you start to turn, they start stepping forward.
I
I mean, guys, you're heading the wrong way. Y'all should try and put that fire out in there. I mean, we're not doing
Yeah,
anything.
help us. Oh no, wait, he knows.
He's
The guy in front is the fake guy. Okay.
You got to figure out what's putting out all that smoke. I mean, it's not in here. It's in there. You guys should probably
We
get
help
in there.
direct. We help direct people, but there's still a fire in there.
Okay, wait. So are we in between the burning building and the people? Is that what's happening? Like we have no.
I mean, he came
So-
out of the
no,
building,
so-
right? So.
Here, I will do my best. This is where theater of the mind needs a little help. Here, give me a second. Just making sure all this is actually set up. Because you boys did something that I was like, okay, I'm proud of you, but I'm very also confused. Let's do
We are also confused.
very well, right. Like I did not expect burning building. I will switch y'all over to a page in a second. Where are you? You guys go boop here. Okay. And this is where I feel like, holy crap, I did not do. Let's make it a little bit bigger just so we have more room to play with. All right, save changes. All right, so you guys see a white screen, yes? Woohoo! All right. Okay. Draw. All right. So you guys are essentially, forgive me because I'm just going to draw like an idea. So the building, roughly, let's call it here. There is another building, roughly, that goes off screen, but that doesn't matter, here. This is like the side alley. Right here is where Davis would have done his flippity flips in the past. This building's actually a lot bigger than that, but it doesn't matter. Over here, let's go freehand. Sorry, it's not the easiest thing to just switch. Over here somewhere, let's call it, is the door to go in. Over here is just a bunch of random, shit that you find at the back of us. Whatever. And then over here, we will go grab my tokens real quick before I lose them or forget to grab them. Boy. All right, I'll grab these guys first. So let me copy. Copy. Sorry, boys. I have to jump pages to do this.
Yeah, it's not the best interface to do that stuff.
Yeah, that takes a second. So here, we have, let's call it Harley. And then these guys all have to shrink, unfortunately. That's annoying. But essentially, and I'll put more, so they're like all here. And then you guys are amongst all the back, causing your fake fire, which hasn't fooled everybody. Has fooled a lot of people, but obviously not everybody. Copy. Then Ragnar. So y'all are like over here. Marb is like on the side of the building trying to light it on fire.
Al's probably
Al.
up here, right? Because he just came out.
Al. Al is sitting. Actually. Rock is kind of here. So like, hopefully that kind of helps
Sedge's
paint the
over here. It's like,
picture.
God, should we burn this building?
Yeah, and then
Them
like
big boys.
the door would be like right here. So Sedge is kind of close to the door. Al would have just stepped right out. Something like,
Someone in the crowd's like, I think he just asked if we should burn the building.
yeah. And like people came through, there's like another. I guess here. Let me try because it's so hard. You can't draw shapes off the grid, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard. But there's basically like another. See if I can do this like this. Like, there's like other buildings like here that are kind of blocking. So there's like a natural alley back here.
Yeah,
So that's kind of the situation you find
I
yourselves
would
in.
say we would exit stage south, like down here, so we just walk that way.
Yeah, that's where you guys would have started to move, possibly. So let me just, more, there's like, whatever, however you want to use your imagination. But there's something like that, and then, more building here. So yeah, you guys are basically here, and then Davis would start to kind of walk this way, and then the rest of these guys will just start stomping through and not let y'all, or attempt to not let y'all go away.
I, I'm gonna look at Al, and I'm gonna yell out, and hopefully the group will figure it out. Naked bog hag! And then I'm gonna throw a hypnotic pattern at one of the groups.
Did you say naked bog hag?
Yeah, that means divert your eyes.
Okay.
Like, oh?
I yell, everyone tie your shoes and run. And I cast Pass Without Trace.
Tie your shoes. Which only the three of us know, by the way, because Sedge, Al, and Rock were not made aware of that part.
Yeah. It's for you, Dragner, and me.
Al absolutely looks at his shoes.
Make sure they're tied and let me run.
I got it
completely dried off.
Tie him. I got Velcro. What is he talking about?
Fantasy Velcro, hell yeah.
Fantasy Velcro.
I didn't realize the Men in Black were actually in this universe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a reference. All right, I'm just freehand drawing some sort of map for you guys. So we'll just say this is blocked off by fence and or buildings and or things. There's this here. There's going to be something like this here.
I know. You're literally just staring at an empty picture.
He's like, I'm hungry. All right.
Yeah,
There you go.
As soon as I heard Marp said that, I'd be like, alright, let's go. And then I would literally run.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
so
however you want to resolve this.
we're going to have to do turn order now. Just
Wait,
because
are you running to or from?
I think we're currently all running from.
Yeah.
Where these guys are like. So essentially, what happened is
Can I
Harley.
change my spell real quick? Can I not cast Pass Without a Trace?
But weren't you thinking about run? Okay. What?
Can I cast Entangle? But it also requires concentration.
Yeah, I understand.
I want to use Entangle on the hallway. Oops. On the hallway, kind of round. To like block the people, so slow them down to give us a head start. That's
I understand. We'll do initiative, and then hopefully you'll be able to get it off in time. We'll see what happens. So go ahead and wow, my music's not playing. Go ahead and everybody roll me initiatives.
I will be using my boots.
Okay.
If you add us to the turn order, I can put my own thing.
I'm not sure why my initiative has a point, whatever.
It's because
for time
it does
breaks.
yeah, tie breaks.
Oh.
It looks correct, assuming your dexterity is.
So I rolled a 6 and a 1 with my boots. Woohoo!
I got 2 Allegrettos, so if you want to use a 7, that's cool.
And no more luckies.
Oh shit! Now we're in combat. Oh no!
Get ready for that once. I mean, we're kind of like on a combat, but race pursuit kind of thing.
On initiative, up to 4 creatures have to reduce their initiative rolls by 3 because of my combat dilation combat style.
Nice.
Which I know is a bit wonky since there's only like 2 different types.
Okay, a question. Are they, because did we put a range on it? I don't remember.
Oh, good question. Let me look. Oh, it's within 60 feet.
Okay, so you should be able to still hit a few of them. So add to turn. I don't know why everybody's not being put on the turn order for
Actually,
my.
well, I mean, if we're going strictly by this, although I thought I was closer to the end of the alley.
Yeah, you can move yourself. You can move yourself where you think you are.
I mean, not quite that close, but yeah.
Because I use my boots, I rolled outside the game, so you'll have to.
So really, it's these front 4 have their initiative reduced. Although since you're doing single initiative trackers, I don't know how you want to manage.
No, you're good. You're good. I can break them up into 2 groups. That's fine. So I'll reduce them, and you'll get 2 groups. All right. So Marv's got a 20. What did Dragnar roll, if anything?
Oh, I was waiting for you to add him to the order so that I could put it in myself. It's.
Do you not see him? He's there.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I don't see myself as the only one. I'll add his.
Okay. And how much am I reducing their initiative by?
It's by my charisma mod, which is 3 plus 3, so -3 for them.
Okay.
Oh, I can't edit Dragnar's thing. It's he rolled a 13.
Okay, so we got Marb, we got Dragnar, we got Ogres, we got Sej. What's your initiative, buddy?
You mean on my character sheet, or do you, I rolled it in the chat already?
Did you roll it?
Yeah, it's 7.16.
Oh,
Oh, that's weird. That looks like it's from
Ooh,
Al.
spooky,
yeah,
yeah.
wow, that's weird. Okay, cool. 7.16. No, you
Oh,
didn't
that's
roll it.
weird,
That's
yeah.
Al's
No, but
7.16.
he rolled
No, 'cause
11.
Al rolled at 11:16. Yeah.
I
No, that's
rolled
it.
twice because I was trying to get my character. I forgot I had to click on the
Oh.
token.
Oh.
So I was switching character names back and forth.
Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, the initiative
Yeah.
one's weird. You have to click on your token first and then do the roll.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
right, there we go. All right.
Spooky.
So I clicked it, and then it popped up and made the noise as he did it, like at the same time. So I thought it was my bad.
Got it. No worries.
But
So
then
we
I
got everybody. We got Marb. We got
you don't have
them.
me.
What's yours? Let's see.
3.
Oh,
I
Davies.
rolled a 1.
Okay. And I guess your muster will go to Marb,
Yeah.
Sej. and-
Yep.
Okay. I'll explain that when
I'll
it's
paste it.
pertinent. Cool. And I will mark these 4 up here that have the I'm gonna put like some sort of marker on them so I know that they're the ones that are slower. I'll put a purple dot just so I know. So these are the ones that are affected by your dilation.
This is why I took it. Because in case we got into battle, we don't want to be in battle.
And we all know there's way 100% chance of us screwing this up.
You had a right approach, just didn't pick up on something right away. Okay, cool. This is good enough. If I need to add stuff later, I will. Good luck, boys, because you're playing against Anita.
Although I will say, just as a time check, it is 12:20 almost.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask too. Do you want to like set up like real quick and not start combat tonight?
Oh, that's up to you guys. If you wanted to, again, it's a group
I'm
thing.
tired. I gotta I fell asleep earlier for one of our breaks. So.
And then you woke up and set a building on fire.
Oh, that's actually something I forgot to draw.
And I had to ask Tia where everyone was.
Here you go. There's fog coming out of the building.
That's fog.
Cubist
Yeah.
fog.
I walks out like, dude, look at that bad.
10 out of 10 realistic fog.
Okay. So yeah, Anita's saying boo, but I understand.
Sorry.
No.
You'll kill us next
She was like
week.
all excited for combat, and she was like, "What's happening? What's it?" And I'm like, they have to run into it. I can't just make it happen."
Yeah.
All right. So we will then pick up next week with a number of ogres running down an alley at you guys.
Was Rock able to cast anything pre-battle?
No.
Oh, it was okay.
Can I take my first turn now and cast Entangle start up again next week?
Sure.
I'll just write it
I'll
in
make
the
a.
chat and then we'll.
Yeah, I'm gonna write a note that Marv casts Entangle first round.
Hey, I still got to yell naked bog hag, so I'm happy.
You did, and you were tired, and you got to do it.
It was like,
It's like-
what? Oh,
It's like
shit.
CJ woke up from a nightmare and yelled naked bug hag, thus Rock doing it in the game.
Marv casts Entangle.
I got it.
Turn 1. All right, there you go. It's written multiple places, so we don't forget this.
Awesome. Okay, sweet.
All right, and then wait. The muster is on, so I don't
I
forget
put it
this.
in the chat too. It's Marb
Okay,
Partner.
Perfect, guys. All right. Thank you for the session. Way to go. Night 2, not able to be quiet.
We were so close.
He's so close.
I can't resist the
All
arson.
we needed to do was get some information, but no, they just had to put secret spies on it. So we got to set up building as the order of operations. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No,
At least
it's
this
right.
session, we could finally see the wrath of the sun.
Possibly.
Ooh.
Looking
Very
forward to it.
exciting. We get angry sun elephant, sunbaked. All right, boys.
Yeah.
Take care.
Okay.
Have
Everyone have a great weekend and a great week.